Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Simply Bitcoin, a daily weekday show recapping the Bitcoin news, fails, price action, and of course, no shitcoins because after all, it's simply Bitcoin. Well, we got a really great show for you guys today. Nice little recap of what happened. It was a pretty exciting day in Bitcoin. And the first thing that we're going to start off with is, well, you know what? Maybe I should introduce us, right? I'm Coin Icarus, and my co-host, who's going to come on in about a couple of minutes, is Bitbolt. And we are going to start off with a look at the price and the block height. So here we go. Let's kick it off. Price and block height. So we are looking at a block height of 641,517. Bitcoin's current price, happily, at 11,116.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep. So we are holding that line.
Definitely.
All right. That's pretty sweet. All right. Well, that's our nice little check of the, the Bitcoin price. And what we're going to do at this point is that we are going to take a look at
the daily fail.
That's right. We need a good song for the daily fail when we kick it off, you know?
I know, right? Well, I'll put in like a little tune. Like,
you got to find something, you know?
I'll come up with something.
Cool. Okay, so here we go. Our daily fail is going to be drum roll, but not really a drum roll. There it is. The daily fail is PlusToken. And it was a tweet that's brought to you by Corey Clipston. And he said, well, it's about time. This was the biggest BTC scam ever, I believe. Does this mean less downward pressure from scam BTC sales? So it actually turns out that a lot of the Bitcoin from the PlusToken scam has already gone out. And for those people who don't know who and what PlusToken is, I think this is a good opportunity to educate the noobs a bit. So
the uninitiated, for sure.
Right?
Oh, by the way, just Corey, by the way, he's the CEO of swanbitcoin.com.
Yep, that's right. Dollar cost averaging platform. Check it out. Takes a little bit of the pressure off of having to sit there and watch the charts. You know, you just do some passive investing in a Bitcoin. So, but just going back to the PlusToken. So look, for the people that weren't here back in 2017, there was a huge scam called BitConnect. And essentially what would happen is that, they would promise you a certain rate of return on, whatever money that you put in. And essentially you converted this Bitcoin into their token, and then you would quote unquote stake their token or invest in these packages, and you would get a daily return. So PlusToken is a similar type of Ponzi scheme, just very much improved. And what people don't understand about these scams is that they're very insular, okay? Like they have a way of like creating a situation where everybody else is an outsider.
Absolutely. Coin Icarus, why don't you check on the article a little bit so it gives us a little bit more information?
Oh, absolutely. I'm sorry. So take a look. China arrests 109 members of Bitcoin's biggest Ponzi scheme. So look, that's really a good thing.
It was $6.5 billion.
Yeah.
It was the biggest Ponzi scheme in cryptocurrency history.
That's huge, and
it defrauded investors to the tune of billions of dollars. How the hell
2 million participants? How do 2 million people get involved in something and like nobody knows about it and it goes on for that long?
It's just multi-level marketing. It says it right there. Multi-level marketing. It's just people, they pay for like these extravagant parties and all that to make it seem super legit. And there's so much money coming in that they're able to afford giving these people crazy returns for a short period of time until the house of cards collapses, man. But for something to be that big, $5.8 billion is freaking crazy. Could you scroll down a little bit? Let's keep.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Did you ever see the podcast, The Missing Crypto Queen?
Yes, of course.
This is about, right? And to this day,
this is PlusToken. This is the same one? No,
it isn't.
No, I don't know. I think it might be different. I think it
Really?
might be. I think PlusToken is in China. I think the other one is Coin something.
Oh my gosh.
Crypto.
The missing. Yeah. Now I got to know, and the listeners got to know. I'm gonna pull this up.
Oh my God. Onecoin. That's what it was called.
Thank you.
Onecoin. That's
All right,
what it was called.
good. Got to make sure to get it right.
Onecoin.
Oh,
But man,
yeah.
those things were so extravagant. Like, hold on. Let me pull up one of their. They were freaking crazy, man. That the reason that they were able to do, like, convince these people of legitimacy is wait, let me show. Where is it?
There we
Here we
go.
go. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Check this out. So
Here, do you want me to hand it over to you?
yeah, hand it over to me. Okay, so we got it right here.
There we go.
And let me
Take a look.
Oh my God. It's so loud. Okay, hold on. Look at this. Hold on. Let me get the zoom. There we go. Okay. Check this out. Let me know if you hear the audio.
Oh yeah, this is the Onecoin scam. I'm not hearing the audio, but it's fine. So, like for the, right now for the viewers, right? Essentially, Onecoin, this is another situation where this lady who was able to speak very, very well, charismatic, and had obviously a bunch of, ambassadors that would do a great job of selling the Onecoin dream, that it's going to fix all their problems. It's going to fix the world. They're going to change
hope.
They're going to change everything.
They're selling hope, and they're selling hope. And like,
that's right.
Look at the production. Look at the production value. And people trust this because they see this and they automatically think. And I think that the lady graduated from Oxford. They see that and they're like, this must be legit. This has to be legit. This has to be legit, right? So PlusToken was just another level above that, man. That's 5.8 billion. I think what the Onecoin was peanuts compared to that. But what was crazy about Onecoin is that girl disappeared. She disappeared. Yep. No one ever found her. I think they arrested her brother, but she essentially disappeared, man. So that's fucking that's crazy. That's crazy. So let's talk a little bit about, if you don't mind, Coin Icarus, let's talk a little bit about the price. Price action of today.
Got some good action going on right now.
Yes, we do. Okay. So basically,
just what are we at? Like a little less than 48 hours on closing the monthly candle?
Yes, we are. That is correct, sir. So look, so I basically, let me explain to you exactly what these arrows are. So we have a solid support at 7,800, and you could see that. And I basically draw these terribly drawn green circles, and they point to a solid support at 7,800. So if we do fall back down, we have a solid support at 7,800. Our next solid support is at 8,800. You can see that right here in the yellow circles that we also have a solid support. Now, the really cool thing, and what was the beginning of the uptrend, was the fact that we broke the 10.5K level, right? And let me explain to you why. This was a downtrend, right? So like, let's zoom out to the 1 year, right? Or the 5 year, right? So if we draw a line right here and we draw it through this, right?
Yeah.
The 10.5K was basically, and as you could see the line like right here, right? As you could see, the 10.5K, it's a higher high, right? Yeah. Because a trend basically works. If a trend works, it's basically making lower lows, right? This isn't making lower lows, so it broke the trend. Now we're making a higher high, right? Yeah. So that's why this 10.5K level was so important, because this was a high, and now we broke it. So this is signifying that now we're on an uptrend. Now the next magic spot, like I called it up here, I don't know if you could see that, Coin Icarus, is the 12.5K level. that's the next resistance. But if we could hold the 10.5K level, that's very, very bullish. And remember, guys, if we consolidate for a period of time, that's a good thing, right? So, so Bitcoin continues to hold after the pump with a really nice stability. This is usually, this is usually a signal of good health. As you know from previous scenarios, the bull traps or fake outs tend to have lower volume and a fast correction afterwards. So basically, overall, I'm still bullish, and my eyes are on the $12,500 target. So, that's where we are. That's where we are on the price discussion today. And I kind of want to talk about a little bit about Mr. Joe Rogan.
Man.
Mr.
Post Malone.
Joe Rogan and Post Malone. So let me show that.
Yeah, let's pull that up. That was sweet.
So let's pull it up right here. Okay, so let me just play the video. So let me just play this video real quick.
But does it have audio?
You think about you pull out your debit card, right? And all of a sudden, no one's debit card.
You could hear this coin, Icarus, right?
Very low. But that could just be on my end.
There's only 3% that's real cash. That's real, like, palpable.
So if everybody wanted all the paper for all the money they have in the bank, we would never be able to do it.
If everybody's debit card stopped working, it would fucking.
How much cash is there out there, right?
I have no idea.
Like, how much cash is there out there now in comparison to like the 80s when there was only cash?
It's
Is it the
probably
same
the same
amount of
amount.
cash
It's
out
probably
there?
the same amount.
But most people use credit cards now, right? Like way more.
Yeah, but think about if we had an enemy that wanted to say
No more
or
cash.
even our own government that's just like
Crazy.
all technology monetary wise is cut off.
Yeah, they just killed the system. They just stopped it all. No more banks. No more banking. No more ATMs.
What are you gonna do?
You don't have any money.
You
It's
don't
all-
have
it's all
nobody has
locked
any
up.
money. You can't buy food. You can't buy anything. So you have to steal, and then
All your money is
Everything.
locked up.
Dude,
He was seconds away from saying Bitcoin.
that is fucking crazy, bro. He just made the case for Bitcoin without mentioning Bitcoin.
That's
And
right.
He literally, and then Robert Breedlove basically said, "Look, he made a strong case for Bitcoin, right?" And I'm gonna follow that up with, "Thank you, Jack Dorsey, for sponsoring a Joe Rogan ad," and I'm gonna also play that as well.
Bitcoin daily, weekly, or even bi-weekly, known in the industry as stacking sats.
Woo!
Sats is short for Satoshi, the legendary person who created Bitcoin.
Oh my God, I didn't even realize he did that. That's awesome.
One of those weird things where the
Good
internet
stuff.
can't figure out who it is. But Bitcoin, what it is for sure, is a transformational digital currency that acts as a decentralized peer-to-peer payment network powered by its users with no central authority. I love it. I wish it was the way we exchanged currency,
Soon.
and maybe it will be in the future. Automatically purchase
Very soon.
So those two videos are so bullish to me because it tells me that Bitcoin is starting like, and 2017 was the beginning of this, but it's basically breaking into the mainstream. This is what we're seeing, right? We're seeing Joe Rogan basically mention this stuff completely on his podcast, thanks to Jack Dorsey. It was an advertisement. But if you look at this, when he was speaking to Post Malone, man, they're making a case for Bitcoin. This is
they're
an
absolutely
advertisement.
making a case for Bitcoin.
This is an advertisement for Bitcoin. So this is another, I would say milestone. What would you call it, Coin Chris?
Oh my God, absolutely. It's another. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? It's definitely not, Laszlo's Pizza, right? But it is definitely, in terms of the social aspect. This is definitely another stepping stone. We're taking another leap out of the fringe.
I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. But, you know, just to kind of give Jack Dorsey a little bit of shit, okay?
Yep, got to give him some shit.
What the fuck is that, Jack? Okay? I love Cash App. I really do. It's really easy to just buy Bitcoin instantaneously. You don't have to wait 5 days for the transfer. But man, a lot of people are going to look at that and say Bitcoin shit cash, right? And that's not good. That's not good. So
and have people saying Bcash.
So, you know, Jack Dorsey, thank you for sponsoring Cash App, you know, on Tales from the Crypt and on Joe Rogan, which is a huge deal. And I think Jack really fucking gets it, man, because Jack adds Satoshis. You could buy Satoshis directly. You know, Joe Rogan even said that in the ad. So, and I think that's so important, educating people about the culture of, you know, of Bitcoin, right? Because people are going to say, hey, what is a Satoshi, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And just to clarify, people should call Bitcoin Cash Bcash because it is not Bitcoin. But what I mean is that nobody should mistake Bitcoin.
Absolutely.
Only BTC is Bitcoin.
Bitcoin Cash is not Bitcoin.
That's right.
Let me show you exactly why. Because a lot of people don't understand the value proposition behind Bitcoin. They think that the value proposition behind Bitcoin is essentially it's a software, it's a brand, everyone has it, it's Bitcoin. Well, no, from my perspective, the mining perspective, what gives Bitcoin value is the amount of physical hardware that's backing up the whole network, right? And if you look at, for example, the Bitcoin hash rate, even after the halving, it continues to go up. That orange little line on the bottom, that's called the Bitcoin Cash hash rate, and it's literally remained the same, which tells me that in terms of security, in terms of how much capital it would take to reorganize the chain,
it takes a lot more, right, for Bitcoin and a hell of a lot less for Bcash. But also what it also means, right, is that people, as we see that hash rate number going up, that indicates that people are spending more money on hardware in order to, you know what I mean, provide hash to the Bitcoin network.
Because they expect that the price will rise, so they're willing to make that capital investment.
That's right.
And that the hash rate is a great indication of that.
Yeah.
So man, dude, this was a great summary of July 30th, and I just want to promote my podcast that's coming out on Tuesday, and my guest is Coin Icarus himself.
Oh my god!
Woohoo! So that's gonna.
How long ago did we record that?
Man, it was a while ago. I'm backed up just like you, but you got to save the best for last, baby. So
it'll be good.
Check it out on Tuesday, guys. It's a fellow pleb podcast with my partner Coin Icarus. You guys gotta check it out. And guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Tune in tomorrow if you want simply Bitcoin and no fucking shit coins.